I don't know. Can you hear me now? Hang on, let me test if I can see if I can hear it. Because if they can hear you, then you can hear me. I'm going to have to do all this opening spiel all over again. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hear me now? Ah, okay. Let's start the whole thing all over again. Good day, good morning, good afternoon, and good times are coming with the adipose.
I feel like you were just here.
But I like the credits so much, I'm going to play them again.
Good.
Hello, my name is the Adipose, and this is what I sound like. I'm here with the Cleric pose, just off camera, and a little squeaky Izzy pose down there.
A squiggy pose.
Squiggy pose, squitchy, squiggly, squiggity pose. We've got a picture of Lee over there, just for the hell of it, really. We're going to be doing a couple of games this evening. We're going to be doing a game called Doctor Who CW, which I've completely forgotten what it stands for. Something, hang on, I'll look it up. Hang on, I'll look it up, because otherwise people will be like, oh, what are you talking about? Which is kind of a demo, but Cleric Wars, that was it. But Cleric hasn't seen it, and it thought it might be quite funny to get her to play that live on stream. And we're also going to be playing a quiz game all together, hopefully called Iwhovian, which is there at the bottom of my screen.
Iwhovian.
No, Iwhovian. No, I. We're going to have a giveaway tonight. We're going to be giving away a copy of Metro 2033. Which was a cool, very, very cool game that I kind of half live streamed. I didn't finish the whole thing on the live stream, but I played the whole thing through. It's scary and it's
and it may contain content inappropriate for children.
Yeah, exactly. If you're a child, this may be inappropriate for you, and you can't say more fun than that. You can't say more fun than that.
And then inappropriateness.
Inappropriateness is what makes games fun.
Slightly opposite.
Yes.
Raining.
Tears from your eyes?
No. Water from the sky.
Oh. We're going to be talking about Boomtown this evening, which is a very strange episode towards the end of Series 1 of the modern reboot. If you guys have got some comments to make about Boomtown, type !question and then put your comment and it'll appear on my screen up here and I'll read out any of the kind of comments we get about Boomtown. It's the one just before the double finale episodes there, and I'd love to get a bit of interaction and things like that. Whether you liked it, whether you didn't like it, what your favourite moments are, how you think it's an important episode, or if it's an important episode, or anything kind of like that. And that's the plan for the show.
That sounds like a great plan. I literally can't wait.
I literally can't wait either. Right. Clary is going to play Doctor Who Cleric Wars. So I'm going to flip off, because Clary doesn't like to appear on camera, which is absolutely fine. And what we're going to do is try and get it working up on the old iPad here, because this is a game where you get to shoot Daleks in your own living room.
Wow.
I know! Now, of course, it's not going to work, because I've said it's going to work. But in theory, they're still like, it should work.
Yeah, all the best dreams start with a sentence, I don't think this is going to work.
Well, it's not actually appearing on the screen at the moment, which is great. Let's try that again.
Well, you were right. It doesn't work.
I was right. I was so excited about it not working. In fact, it doesn't work. Come on, iPad. You can do it.
Go on. Okay, we need power of the posse. Everyone channel your posse energy into this game working.
Woo!
Oh, well done, guys. That was fast.
There we are. Okay, here we are. Right, Clary.
Yes.
You need to sit. You're not on camera, so it's fine. You need to sit where I am. And I'll sit where you are.
Okay. That means I get the comfy chair.
It does mean you get the comfy chair.
That's right, everybody. He makes me sit in the uncomfy chair.
He beats me.
After the opening of the...
Okay. So you get to shoot Daleks.
Okay.
You need to hold up the iPad in front of you.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah.
Then press play mission. And then probably new game. and it only lets you pick easy.
Oh, why is it only let me pick easy? I feel like I'm going to be an expert.
Because you won't be very good, probably.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Shut up. Your daughter's listening to this.
That's
She's
true.
crying. Right, what do I do?
Oh crap! It's disconnected. I don't know anything.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Stupid air server. Ah! I tested this earlier and it disconnected and then it reconnected. Oh, professional. So fun and professional. It's thinking about working.
Lucky has said it sounds like Clary needs sleep.
Really? How did she hear that?
I don't know. I really do need sleep.
Yeah, do you want to tell me about your bad night?
I had a bad night. I need sleep.
A bad experience.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Try it.
Dalek saucer has entered Earth orbit. I'm never going to know what my first mission was.
Shoot Daleks. That's your first mission.
How do I shoot Daleks?
Hold it like that.
Yeah.
Screen in front of you and press skip.
Powering up. Ooh.
Yeah, baby.
So holding up this iPad, I can now see the monitor behind it. It's now become like a camera.
Yeah, find the Daleks.
Find the Dalek.
Or press start when you're ready.
Okay, press that. Ooh, how do I shoot?
Tap the screen. Just try not to show too much of our rather untidy room in places. Because some of them are going to be behind you, so you're going to need to spin in your chair.
Spinneroonie?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dalek! Dalek! Addie's face!
There's no Dalek on my face. Follow the red. See the red dots on the side.
Yeah.
Follow the red dots, and then you'll find the Daleks.
Oh, Dalek!
There's Daleks right in front of me! Oh no! Quickly, that Dalek's going to get me! That Dalek's going to get me!
There's our dirty room.
There's our dirty room. There's the dirty room. Shoot the Dalek. Is there a Dalek on? Is he?
Sorry.
Did you shoot Izzy? Don't shoot Izzy.
Sorry, sweetheart. I'll be ready.
Follow the red dots. Follow the red dots. There's the Daleks. There's the Daleks. Oh, there's one Dalek that's getting very close to you.
Whoa! Whoa! There's Izzy's clothes on the radio.
Izzy's clothes on the radio. Oh god, there's loads in my computer. Loads inside my computer. No! Shoot it. If you press the hand, they'll all freeze whenever they are. Oh, crap.
Sorry, I got it.
You got it.
I got this, baby.
There's a big one.
Whoa!
There's one.
Whoa,
there's loads of them right in front of me. Oh, there's one right here.
Whoa!
There's one right here. There's one more. There. Go get it. Go get it.
Wait.
Oh, there's more on my chest. On my none. Follow the red dots. Oh, they're everywhere. Where are the Daleks? Oh, they're coming out. They're coming out of our bathroom. They're still there. Keep following the red dots. Come on, Boston. Keep going. Move faster. Speed.
Don't put Russia on me.
Don't put Russia on you.
Don't ever put Russia on me.
There's a Dalek invasion. Do you not think that warrants some sort of pressure?
Whoa!
Oh, yep. They're coming out of the washing. Out of the washing comes the Dalek. Follow the red dots.
Oops, right. Is that it?
No, follow the red dots. Oh, they're coming out of my guitars. Enemy defeated! Woo!
If you told me that we were going to be playing this game, I probably would have tidied up.
Don't stop showing the floor then. Show my pretty face instead.
Oh, you're so beautiful.
Thank you.
You're so beautiful.
And then, if you attempt the second level...
Yeah.
It says, don't show my really dirty place where I drink. If you then do the second level, it says, no, you need to buy a £25 accessory.
Ah!
Which is kind of annoying. But I think it's pretty cool, don't you?
It's super cool, yeah.
But then you have this little so if we swap back seats. Oops.
The arm of your chair.
That used to be the arm of my chair. Yeah, so then it's actually an iPhone game, not an iPad game.
Okay.
And you buy this £25 gun and the iPhone sits on top of the gun and then you kind of point it around your room and kind of shoot things and things like that. But there's lots of people in the reviews kind of going, I really like the game, but I'm not going to spend £25 on a little plastic.
Yeah, I mean that was cool.
Plastic accessory.
But
for £5, I would. If it was just an in-app thing, and I don't need a plastic gun to play that was actually quite fun as it was. But I like the principle of oh my god, there's Daleks in the toilet.
It was cool them being my house. Speaking of Daleks in the toilet, do you think we want to let the cats out?
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. Well done, cats. You survived the Dalek invasion. You can now come out. What did you guys think of that? Addy is just full of Daleks, says Rock Band Rocker. I have Dalek bumps. Cool. Great. Anyway, so that was Doctor Who Cleric Wars.
That was pretty cool.
But I think they need to. Java Junkie said that would be fun to play in public places like airport lounges.
Yeah, that would be fun.
There's a Dalek in front of your face. Would be cool. Anyway, so if that's on iPhone if you fancy playing it, but you'll only get as far as the demo. But it was quite fun. Again, I'm looking for some more comments on Boomtown, which we're going to be talking about in a few minutes. But let's get cracking. Actually, let's do a little posse plug. Clary has made... Posse plug. Now, for those of you... What can you tell us what the posse is, Clary?
The posse... What, you mean it's not completely self-explanatory?
Well, I know what it is.
The posse is possibly the coolest group of people.
Possibly the posse?
Possibly the coolest group of people in the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
I need someone there.
No, I think that just about says it all. And we're going to put out in middle of August, in about 12, 13 days, we're going to make a bit of merchandise that's got like all of the posse pictures on it. And we need, first of all, we need you to join the posse. And secondly, we need to get your permission to use your little cartoon image. So if I just take you across to my desktop, Clary has made a article saying whose permissions we have and whose we don't. So for example, Madhouse with a Box, we have your permission. Snow Joke, we have your permission, etc., etc., etc. So if you want to be on that merchandise, you need to make sure your name is on this list here. And just all you're going to do is send us an email saying, yeah, you got my permission to use my image on the merchandise. I understand that you'll make, 5p off it or whatever it is. And hopefully you'll want to buy one as well, definitely, because it's basically going to include all of the kind of little images that you can kind of see from the posse page with all your little kind of posse images and things. But time is running out.
Time is running out.
Time is running out. It's no longer a month away. It's no longer like 20 days away. We're now talking like, we're now talking like 10 days away. Okay, so you need to get yourselves...
you need to get yourselves in the posse, first of all, if you're not already.
Yeah.
And to get yourself in the posse, you need 500 Addy gold.
But for 6 months.
Which buys you posse entry for 6 months.
And a little blue star.
Look, there's Jenny Bunnies. Are you showing that?
Oh, I'm not. I can now. There you go. There's
Jenny Bunny has not given us permission to use her bunny.
Has she not?
Just saying.
Jenny's bunny will not be on the posse merchandise.
Will not be there.
That's shocking. She's a mod as well.
I know.
But we have various others. So there you go. So we will remind you a couple more times.
We will.
But that's kind of it. That is kind of it. All right, boys and girls, we're going to go to commercial. When we get back from commercial, we've got a Metro giveaway, we've got a Doctor Who quiz game, and we've got a discussion on Boomtown.
Boom.
I like that.
Town.
Boomtown. Catch you soon. Okay, people, we are back. Right, it's giveaway time.
Yay, let's give something away.
I have been a bad Addy.
I'll give you away.
You've had this conversation before. Stop trying to whore me out.
Sorry.
It's inappropriate.
I think we're pimping you out rather than whoring you out.
Well, the end result is probably the same. Metro to 2033. Very, very cool game. Description says, set in the shattered subway of a post-apocalyptic Moscow, Metro 2033 is the story of intensive underground survival where the fate of mankind rests in your hands.
In my hands?
In your hands.
Damn, I better get a copy of the game then.
You better do so. So I haven't done as many giveaways as recently as I would have liked to have done, just to be blunt, from forgetting. I tend to get involved in the game I'm playing and then forget to do kind of stuff. It's because I'm greedy. Because I'm damn greedy. So this is it. It's Metro 2033, and this one is worth £9.99, and it's a PC game, and it is on Steam, and it is great fun. I've played all the way through it once. I did try, like I said earlier, I did try and live stream it again, but got a bit stuck and then moved on to other things. But it is if I hadn't played all the way through, I would have done it again. It is very, very, very good, very atmospheric. Will scare the heck out of you at various points, but you will also love it. And other points are very, very funny. It's kind of like Dead Space meets Fallout. If that's kind of like if that kind of gets something in your head, like Dead Space meets Fallout, it's good fun. There is a sequel, Metro Last Light, which was released like a year or so ago. This one's a few years older now. But still, graphically, it's still very, very impressive. So, this is a giveaway for anyone and everyone, but it is an Addy Gold giveaway. I'll open it now and leave it on for about 10 minutes or so. So I'll open up the old raffle there. If you are interested in, oh, there was a nice little boom there. If you're interested in Boomtown. If you're interested in winning yourself a copy of it, all you got to type is !raffle ticket space and then the number of tickets you want, and you can have as many tickets as you like up to the amount of Addy Gold you have, because one ticket equals one Addy Gold. So if you've got 100 Addy Gold, you can have 100 tickets if you want, or 50 tickets, and obviously the more tickets you buy, the more chances you have of winning. I promise you, if you like first-person shooter, survival type, horror type games, this is a very good one. And the other thing, you can play this game stealthily, or you can play this game rootin', tootin', running, gunningly. It works both ways. And obviously you can adjust the difficulty depending on what you want, but it's a very, very good game. All right, so we'll leave that open for the next 10 minutes. Hughes, I think you're around. If you could remind people at regular intervals. And of course, what have they got to be doing? What have they got to be doing if they want to win?
I feel like I should know the answer to this question, but I'm that tired. They need to play the piano really well with lots of fingers. They need to walk on the back of your hand. They need to be crabs.
Following.
Oh.
They need to be following the channel.
Yeah, I knew it was something like
following
that.
following the channel like a crab.
It was either they had to be crabs or they had to follow the channel. I just pumped the wrong one.
Do you remember the crab dance? Crab dance was fun. Do the crab dance, do the crab dance, do the crab dance. That was Dead Space, not Metro, but it might as well have been. Everyone's laughing at you.
Why is everyone laughing at me? I had
you got
2 hours sleep last night.
Labradite got it, follow the channel. Dengevine got it, follow the channel. Oh dear, everyone knew it.
Everyone else if they only got 2 hours sleep last night because they were looking after this little treasure.
Did you only get 2 hours sleep last night, Izzy? Or
if anyone wants to know why I'm tired, this is why.
No, surely not. She could have not disturbed you. She's an angel.
Yeah.
She's a little angel. Apparently she's going to be a gardener, according to my mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. That resulted in my mother taking Izzy outside. She screamed her head off, and my mother went, "Well, you're going to be a gardener then, aren't you?" And I was going, "Really? Really?
Either she's going to be a gardener,
Is that
or she's going to be allergic to gardens."
Oh no!
Oh,
What's happened?
Oh, what did you do to my daughter?
Made her a star? Well, maybe it was the whole garden. It was gardening. It was the gardening. We just mentioned the word gardening. She's like, no. To be honest, I'd probably be the same. My lovely Izzy, you make me happy
'cause you don't sleep.
Yes, indeed. Right. Okay, so that giveaway is open. I can see people are buying hundreds of tickets already, which is awesome. Which is great. So I'll leave that open for about the next 10 minutes. One copy of Metro 2033 on Steam PC we will give away tonight. You ready to get Doctor Who quizzy?
I was born ready to get Doctor Who quizzy. And I'm always good at quizzes, especially when I've only had 2 hours.
Well, you got the whole follow the crab thing straight away.
Exactly.
Straight away. This is called Iwhovian. And I found it...
You found it?
I found it on the, I was Googling the other one game earlier, and it seems to be a pretty professionally made quiz game. I haven't played it, but I did load it up and just make sure it works and stuff.
Taking a quick break.
Izzy's screaming the place down, so she's going for a little walk. Cleric will be back in a minute, probably with a Izzy kind of attached. Oh, we seem to have lost the camera there. And we've lost the camera with me on it as well. No, where's Addie gone? There we are. Please, don't worry about the small amount of crying. Tends to happen. Right, so we've got a little Simpsons-style Addie pose. In fact, I know that Simpsons Matt Smith is actually from Springfield Punks, which is where my old little avatar used to come from. I wonder if they got permission or whether they nicked it. But anyway, either way, let's head our way in. Are you a true Iwhovian? Obviously, this is going to be a group thing, guys. Just drawn that way. You having an iFruit tablet makes it hard for us Androidians to play the games you play. Well, tell you what, buy me an Android tablet, and I'll do more. Right. Okay, so it looks like I have to pay money to be the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh Doctor, etc., etc. But it looks like I can do the 9th, 10th, 11th, or 50th specials. I guess these are different sets of questions. Well, the 50th was the most recent, so let's try that one. 50th specials as an attempt to see what kind of little quiz we get out of it. This is a group thing, though, so let's chip in with the answers and let's see how we do, if indeed anything's happening. There we go, it's loading up. Hello, are we back? Oh, we're having a little jog around. Here we go. Oh dear, poor ears.
I thought that we were back. Apparently we're not.
It's all right. No one minds a little bit of tears going on. It's how we'll be after we attempt this quiz, you know.
Okay, I'm going to get 100%.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, Isabel.
It's quite slow as a quiz, has to be said. But faster quizzes from a drunk pump quiz master. So still thinking about 50th specials. This is a very, 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 very slow quiz game. Oh, here we go. Right, okay. So what do we got on the board? We've got bonus points if we answer quickly, but we're not going to be doing that. We've got a score, we've got a 50-50, and we've got an Ask K9. Indeed, we've got an Ask K9. So in the Day of the Doctor, where does the unit land the TARDIS? It lands it in Trafalgar Square, because it's in front of all the lions and stuff. The unit lands the TARDIS in Trafalgar Square, outside the art gallery, with Nelson's column.
Yes, it does.
We're agreed on this one. We say D. Did I press D, or did I think I pressed D? There you go, D. This is the world's slowest quiz. You click it. Oh, there you go. Woo!
Wow, we've won +1.
+1. In the Day of the Doctor, what classic Doctor Who monster returns? I know, do you?
Zygons.
Correct. It's the Zygons.
Zygons.
We even got 10 bonus points there. Well, assuming that we got it right. Lots of different spellings of Trafalgar Square going on there. Woo! Correct. In the 5-ish Doctors reboot, who plays with action figures of the 10th and 11th Doctors? Oh, I never watched this. This was the thing that Peter Davidson and a couple of the others made.
I don't think I know it.
Who's Jenna Coleman? Oh, that's
the Clara.
the Clara. My guess would actually no. Let's ask the crowd. I don't know this one.
Oh, we've got some Moffat.
We've got some Moffat. I would have guessed Moffat just because it feels like a more of a kind of a writer thing to be doing, kind of playing with the figures and kind of going, making them do this and making them doing that. Yeah, loads of them are saying Moffat. Okay, it's got to be Moffat. Thank you, guys, assuming that we're right here.
Let's have a look. Are we right? Are we right? Are we right?
Let's find out. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
Did we get that right? I actually missed it.
Yes, we got that right. Well,
in the
they got
Night
that
of the
right, Stu got
Doctor,
that right.
which companion does the Doctor not mention? Oh, that's harsh. This is proper Whovian stuff. This is the Paul McGann regeneration special, and right at the end, just before he drinks the thing, and before he goes, physician, heal thyself, he says, goodbye, blah, 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 and lists off a whole bunch of them. And a lot of them, I think, are Big Finish companions rather than other companions, other than, like, televised ones. I'm pretty sure he says goodbye to Grace, because I think that was the one companion from the movie. But I don't know about the others. Tricky. Waving at Fat says you're a good singer.
Thank you.
Lots of them. Oh, they're all saying Grace.
Unanimously.
Okay, we'll go for Grace.
Was it right? 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 I'll never know.
Correct. Yes. It was Grace. Well done. I would have got that wrong. I would have gone for. In the Time of the Doctor, what does the Doctor last say before totally destroying the Daleks?
So we've got, it's going to be a whopper, love from Gallifrey boys, if you want my life, come and get it, or we're breaking some serious science here, boys.
Time of the Doctor is the Matt Smith regeneration one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So it must be just before he's all flaming at top of the tower, and it's either B or C. I think because he says both. He says both of them. He definitely says both of them, B and C, but it's whichever one he says last.
This seems to be pretty divided between B and C.
Oh, see, they don't know. They'll. Who knows? Says Jedgar. Who knows?
I'm gonna say B.
He says them both. This is the trick. He definitely says them both. Mm-hmm. Hang on. Should we vote?
Yeah, let's have a team vote.
Okay, let's have a vote, guys. So we can see it's either B or C. So it's B or C. It's the one that he last says before destroying the Daleks. So I'll open up the vote. Actually, we're voting. Actually, no, sorry, I won't open the vote because that might destroy the giveaway because I think it might use the same bit of the code. So I think we'll just have to add this one up, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, apparently he also says A.
Oh.
B. Oh, I don't know. Oh, hang on, no, more of them says B. Alvin says B. I think more of them are saying B, just about. So here we go. Love from Gallifrey boys is what we're trying.
That's what I would go for.
Because he would say, if you want my life, come and get it, at the point where he thinks he's going to die. There you go, correct. But Love from Gallifrey boys would be the point at which he destroys all of them.
Have we got 100% record so far?
We have.
Back of the net.
Back of the net. In the Night of the Doctor, what's the 8th Doctor's last words? Physician... heal thyself, I think. I think it's C. Physician, heal thyself.
Okay, I don't really know.
Although I think he does say Doctor no more again. But I think it's C. But I'm interested to see what you guys think. I'm happy to be proved wrong if I am in fact wrong.
You got some agreement there about C.
Good. Lots of us are saying C. Physician, heal thyself then. Cool, we'll click on that then. Which story marked the last appearance of Matt Smith as the 11th Doctor? The Time of the Doctor, I believe. Day of the Doctor was the 50th. I think it was the Time of the Doctor because it's like, that's his time up.
I agree.
So I think it's B. Oh, Matthew says the War Doctor says Doctor No More after he regenerates. Yes. Doctor No More. What I did without choice. That's how he speaks.
Is that your impression?
That was my terrible impression of it. Yeah, loads of them saying B's for Time of the Doctor. Cool. Click on that one. We are correct. In the Day of the Doctor, while confronting a rabbit, how old does the 10th Doctor say he is?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, God, that's close because he's always around 900. 902, 904, 906, 908. Oh, I don't know, because he's been all of those ages, surely. Isn't he over 1,000 by the time he gets to Matt Smith's one? I think he often says 902, but maybe he's older in that point.
To be honest, any one of them would just be a guess, wouldn't it? They're all so close.
Yeah, they're all so close. That's harsh. That is harsh. Apparently I do an awful John Hurt.
It was pretty terrible. With all due respect, it was pretty terrible.
He's just extra grab. No, hang on. I can do the bit where he turns round dramatically.
Yeah.
With his
and
like,
there's the back of his head.
Anyway, tearful eyes. What I did without choice.
Yeah, you really do an awful job.
Fine, I won't be the War Doctor then. I'll let someone else do it. Maybe John Hurt.
Maybe John Hurt. He did it pretty well.
Waving at Fat says it's not D. Some of them are saying B. Got quite a few on B here. They're going for B then. 904. I'm 904 years old. That's my David Tennant impression.
Way. You actually David Tennant impression. Yeah. Okay, let's do another vote. Which of Addy's impression is worse? Was it his War Doctor or his David Tennant impression?
I like my third Doctor impression.
Go for it.
Reverse the polarity.
Or was it his third Doctor impression?
My third Doctor impression is actually quite good.
I actually think your David Tennant impression is the worst.
Why are you joining in with the hate? Let's hear you impersonate any character from Doctor Who of your choice.
I could probably impersonate Clara.
Go on then.
Just by putting on what I normally wear. Because I own all her clothes.
It's not an impersonation. In Time of the Doctor, where did the Doctor hide the TARDIS key? They've actually already answered the question before we got there. It's under his wig.
Under his wig.
And then because he gets that, he walks into the truth place and he's like, "This is a wig." Mr. Pick says, "I should be the next Doctor. I should be the next Doctor. I'll be the first bald, chubby Doctor."
Mr. Pick.
All of those scenes where
being sarcastic.
Mr. Pix is being completely genuine. But, and then it'd be funny because whenever they have those running scenes, I could be really out of breath. And, and then have to find notes of new plot devices.
How do you all do that?
Well, you can't nick my thing.
Yeah, you're totally right. Peter Capaldi would totally nick your thing for being the Doctor. I mean, leave aside the fact that he actually is the next Doctor.
Izzy will be the first. No, she's very, very wide awake. In the Day of the Doctor, Clara is now a teacher at which school? Park Vale, Coal Hill, Deffreyskill, Magdalene Academy. Mr. Pick says he can do a good Dalek impression, which is a potato mix you get when you get a curry. Looks like they're saying B, Coal Hill, which I think I probably would go for them.
Funny Dancer thinks I should be the next Doctor. I would be such a good Doctor.
Just Drawn That Way says Clary is cute enough to be any of the companions.
Aww.
He's hitting on you.
I'm going to take it.
It's right.
I don't care.
That's right. Those are these guys hit on me all the time. Many of the boys, which is weird because most of the people there are girls, so it's weird. In Night of the Doctor, when the Doctor is revived, how long does he have left to live? Oh, it's not long. It's not long. It's just a few minutes, which is one of the options. My guess would be it's 5 minutes because otherwise it would be a very short special. What do you think, guys? I don't know. I haven't seen it recently enough. 1, 2, 4, or 5. How many minutes is it? Oh, Just Drawn That Way says she's female. Damn it.
Sorry?
Just Drawn That Way, who was hitting on you,
yeah.
says I am female, damn it.
Okay, I don't mind. I don't mind if male or female people hit on me.
She says, damn it, stop calling me a guy. It was your dingling. Sorry, I just assumed. What have we got? Some of them are saying 4 minutes. Rose is saying K9 is a fun impression. Can you do K9? You just got to sound Indian and robotic.
Indian and robotic.
Hello,
affirmative.
Yeah, see, there we go. Lots of them are saying 4 minutes. I know I can use a Labradorite. I know I can use a lifeline Labradorite. I'm trying to use knowledge instead and use you guys through the power of...
What's a Labradorite?
What's a Labradorite?
Is it like a dog?
It's part rock, part dog. It's like a rock dog.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Ah. So whereas K9 has an Indian robotic accent,
yeah.
a Labradorite has a Scottish kind of like rock sounding accent. It's like, I need to go to the floor.
Is that what you sound like, Labradorite?
That's exactly what she sounds like. Laugh. She says, just drawn that way, says, you are not hitting on you. She's just saying that she's pretty. She says her name is Jessica Rabbit, as in just drawn that way.
I understood.
Who was voiced by Kathleen Turner.
How are we now talking about Jessica Rabbit?
Well, we should always talk about Jessica Rabbit. Jessica Rabbit's awesome.
Okay. Please can I have your chair?
Is that special? Bye, everyone.
That's right. Addy is giving up his chair for me.
Well, you're not pregnant anymore.
Right.
Well, I'm just saying you can't use the whole, pregnant woman excuse when you're no longer pregnant. We can all tell you're not pregnant because we can all see the baby.
Yeah, but the baby needs to go to sleep and I need your chair to rock.
Rocket, rocket, rocket.
This is the best way.
H3 Robin asks if I'm British. No.
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 Addy is Kenyan.
Yep, Kenyan. I used to...
a French mother and a Burmese father.
I run marathons at weekends.
Yeah.
And like coffee beans. Did you get Kenyan coffee beans? In the time of the Doctor, the 11th Doctor said which previous Doctor had vanity issues. It was the 10th. I know that one. Labradorite says no, she's a rock star, not a rock dog.
Rock star.
Hey now, you're a rock dog. Get your game on. Get paid. Veely Dan says I should always be a gentleman and let Clary have the comfy chair. Little smile.
I agree, Veely Dan.
Veely Dan, well done. Just going to take some added gold from you there for taking Clary's side.
Don't worry, Veely Dan. I will give it back to you later.
I'm just taking away 10. Yeah. You know what you did. Oh, I haven't used that line for a while. I like that line. I haven't used it for ages. Yes.
Give him back his Addy gold.
Why?
Because you're being a big fat meanie.
He took your side.
Yeah. So let me get this straight.
Did you just break my chair?
Yeah, I did.
She broke the chair.
Let me get this straight.
Fine, I'll add it back.
I think you should. I give him interest. It should be 10 plus 2 by now.
I'm giving him interest. I've talked about him for a while. Rose is now just doing lots of canine impressions by saying affirmative all the time. In the time of the Doctor, what message is being projected all across all time of space? It's Doctor Who, ? Doctor Who?
Doctor Who? Who?
Yes, this game is called Iwhovian, and it's on iPhone and iPad.
Iwhovian.
What?
Iwhovian.
No, Iwhovian.
No, Iwhovian.
I am Spartacus. There is a free version, and then there's also a paid version, but it seems like the paid version also requires you to have a non-paid version. Which story is the last story to feature the 11th Doctor wearing a fez? Well, he definitely wears one in the 50th anniversary, which is the day of the Doctor. So the question is, does he wear a fez in the time of the Doctor?
See, I would have thought he would, because that's like his...
He takes off the bow tie. Well, he goes to that Christmas place pretty short. I don't know if he wears one in the time of the Doctor. So I think I'd be going for D here.
I wish I had a fez.
You can buy you a fez. I wore a scarf and a cowboy hat.
Yeah, you wore my scarf.
I wore your scarf and my cowboy hat and looked very, very heterosexual.
Yeah, you always look very, very heterosexual.
It's my thing. Testosterone coming out of all my pores.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Look, they've all missed my Spartacus reference, which is great. Oh, there you go. Scott Alonso got it. Scott, thank you. You're the man. You can actually have some added gold for being the only person to actually go along with the Spartacus thing. In the time of the Doctor uses the seal of the High Council to help translate the message. But in which classic story did he originally get it? Wow, I've got no idea of any of that.
Either.
I'm not even sure what the seal of the High Council is. The time of the Doctor is the one where he regenerates. He translates the message. I don't know. So I'm over to you guys, or I suppose in about 10 seconds, Labradorite will be like, "Well, remember you can use a laugh line," because she's Scottish and Rocky.
Are any of these facts about Labradorite true? Is she Scottish? Is she rocky? Is it part rock and part dog?
Do you care if any of these facts are true or not?
Do I care? There's part of me that wants them to be true.
Because it'd be quite cool, you know, if you just like, you know how some people are born with like, you know, genetic things. You know, some people have like an extra finger or like double jointed things. You know, how cool would it be if you were born part dog, part rock, part human, and your parents part Scottish, and then your parents were like, "Crap, what are we going to call her? How about Labradorite?"
Yeah, that would be so cool.
Yeah,
Labradorite, tell us it's true. Tell us it's true.
The one I really want to know about is Spots Knight.
Spots Knight.
Yeah, Spots Knight.
Clearly, it's a knight who's got a bad case of acne.
Mm-hmm. We've got a few people saying it's the 5 Doctors. Okay, there's the 5 Doctors. We're having a little spin.
It seems to be the only thing that is plus 18 tonight.
Wow, Clary is really spinning fast.
Clary is now sleep deprived and slightly nauseous.
Correct. 14 points. In the 5-ish Doctors reboot, Sylvester McCoy makes various references to which particular film? The Hunger Games, The Lord of the Rings, The Avengers, or The Hobbit? I don't know. I haven't seen it. So I need back over to you guys for that one. That one. That one. That one. Do that one. I do wonder if the guy from Springfield Punks knows that. I'm just on the Springfield Punks website, and I've just Googled Iwhovian, and he hasn't mentioned it. So I wonder if he knows his images have been used. And he tries to get people in trouble. Trouble, 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 trouble. We've got a few people saying The Hobbit. So let's go Hobbit. How does a giraffe sound? What were we talking about the other day when we asked how something... Zebra. We were asking how zebra sounds.
Yeah, you said it sounded like a stripy horse.
Question for you guys.
Can I just say, that is Izzy, not me, who is making that noise.
Question for you guys. Are zebras white with black stripes or black with white stripes?
Or are they in fact orange with black and white stripes? I'm just throwing it out there.
Mm-hmm. The 5-ish Doctors do remember who says I'm usually in everything. Lots of you are saying it's Olivia Colman. Yes, that strange snorty noise was my daughter, not my wife, on this occasion. Lots of you are saying C, so I'll go for it. In The Time of the Doctor, which music piece is used as Clara approaches the building where the elderly doctor waits? Oh, interesting. I don't know, though, because these are all like... If it was a classical piece of music, I might have a shot at it, but I don't know what the actual name of the piece of music was from Doctor Who lore. The answer to the question is that zebras are black with white stripes. Google it if you don't believe me. They are black animals with white stripes. So there you go. Just the one from Madagascar was correct, because the Madagascar was the zebra from Black Madagascar is black with white stripes, so that was done correct. Right, we need to close our little giveaway which we've had open, so I'm going to close it in 1 minute. This is for a copy of Metro 2033, a PC game on Steam. It's a first-person survival horror type thing, and it's very, very good. And you need to, if you want to enter that, it's ! raffle ticket space and the number of raffle tickets you want. For example, ! raffle ticket
1,082,082.
1,082,082 would give you 1,082,082
But you would need to have 1,082,082 added on in order to do that.
And B,
a crab following the posse.
Following the channel. Close. You were close to that time. You also need to be a crab following the channel, apparently. Okay, so we're going to go to commercial. When we get back, we'll answer this question and we'll draw our winner of Metro 2033. See you in a minute. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I can see a few of you have rather uncertainly said that it's 4 knocks, and one of you actually said you looked it up and it's 4 knocks. I haven't got a clue, so I will go for 4 knocks with that one. I'm going to close the giveaway in about 30 seconds, so this is your last chance to enter for a chance to win a copy of Metro 2033 on Steam. Yes, it was indeed 4 knocks. In the 5-ish Doctors reboot, this isn't about the 50th. In the 5-ish Doctors reboot, what special edition DVD is delivered to Colin Baker's house? Vengeance on Varos, The Mysterious Planet, Attack of the Cybermen, or The Twin Dilemma? I ain't seen it. I don't know. Do you know?
I don't know.
If I was going to go for one, I'd go for Vengeance on Varos, because I like the letter V.
I'd go for The Mysterious Planet.
What?
Because I like mysterious planets.
You've never been to one?
No, but I like the idea of it.
Oh, I don't. I bet a mysterious planet would be cold.
No.
Because cold is mysterious. You don't go on to like a really hot beach and go, oh, there's some sand and there's some water and go, oh, that looks mysterious. But if it was like, like some trees and some snow, you'd go, oh, creepy.
Addy, you're talking out your ass.
I'm not. If I was talking out my ass, it would be like...
That's what it was like.
No, that's not what it's like. That's just a Nord... I don't know what accent I'm doing. I don't know. Olaf was saying A. I was right. Apparently it was A. Vengeance on Varos. Addy sounds like someone from Red Dwarf. What, Lister? No, he's Liverpudlian, surely. I sound a bit Geordie. Addy's impression is like a Jamaican living in Ireland. Oh, God.
A Jamaican living in Ireland.
Fine, I won't do accents or, in fact, ever speak.
Well, this is awkward. You can probably speak again now.
Well, I don't want to.
In that case, this is now the Cleric show.
With inflections of Irish. In the Day of the Doctor fights the Zygons, but which previous incarnation fought the Zygons? I don't know. Oh, actually, I think it was on our calendar. I think there was a Zygon on our calendar.
Was that?
Yeah, I think
I
there
saw
was.
you changed to August, by the way.
I did, because it's now August.
Well done. Normally we don't change it. It's 2 months.
No, we normally wait till at least a month after the event to flick it through. Lots of them are saying the 4th, so we'll go for that one. Right, I think it's time to find out who wins our particular giveaway here.
Is it me?
Well, we'll have to find out. We've got 1,613 tickets sold.
How many people are viewing this?
We've got 168 people watching us goof about with Doctor Who games.
And then we're going to have to say hello 168 times. Hello. I did say I've only got 2 hours sleep.
Right. And let's find out who our winner is today. If you've won, I will direct message you a link afterwards to claim for your little prize. So good luck, everybody. But we can only have one winner. Who do you think it's going to be?
Me.
You didn't enter. Housekurama's done a huge amount of tickets entries, so it could be Houseky. I think has the biggest odds, but it could be anyone.
Could it be me?
No, you didn't enter.
Ah.
Sorry.
But I am a crab following the channel.
Only on about the 4th attempt. Okay, so our winner is... Oh, yeah! Jen Devine! Congratulations, Jen Devine. Jen Devine with a whopping 328 tickets has got a victory there. Congratulations, Jen Devine. I will message you after the show with your winnings. Good luck against the monsters. Good luck against the monsters indeed. Commiserations to the rest of you, but don't worry, there will be more giveaways in the future and hopefully more regularly because I will try and remember how to do them. Or to do them. Not I know how to do them, I just forget to do them. This is the problem.
Did you address the donation issue?
Yes, someone just said, did I get a donation? I'm just going to fix... I thought I would have done. Should have done. But I didn't actually have the thing running, so let's try again. Crap. Sorry, that was a bad word. I apologise for doing a bad word. Let's not cock everything up. Don't cock it up, Addy. Oh, lots of people are saying C, 2.47 billion. Oh, the number of children that died. That's a really sad question. Very sad question. Very, very sad question. Oh, and the Shadow 712 sent me £8. Thank you very much for that donation. Very much appreciate that. The Shadow. I shall add your donator, their status. There you are. You should have 6 months. You should have a month with a golden star and
a golden star.
Golden star and 550 Addy Gold. So thank you very much. It's much appreciated. In the Five-ish Doctor reboot, which Doctor does not feature in the Five-ish Doctors reboot? It's got to be Tom Baker. Surely Tom Baker didn't turn up. If I'm sure it was Tom Baker. He's a bit grumpy. But he actually turned up in the real thing.
He did. Unlike somebody else.
Yes, I know, Megaforce. Sorry. Yes, I do need to change the month in the top donations, yes. Addy Gold does encounter inflation because the amount you need to spend in each giveaway goes up. See what I did there? In the time of the Doctor, how does the Doctor refer to the other Doctor? The War Doctor, Captain Grumpy, the other Doctor, Grandad.
Grandad?
I think he calls him Captain Grumpy at one point. I'm pretty sure he calls him Captain Grumpy.
I think Izzy's Captain Grumpy.
No, she's a happy little jolly thing. She's a happy little jolly thing.
Wouldn't say that at 3 a.m.
She's a happy little jolly thing. Oh, there you go. The Shadow. The Shadow, you've got your gold star there. So well done.
Ooh.
Thank you. Love your golden star. It's the secret of your beauty. Although why it didn't actually appear up on the thing, I'm not entirely sure.
It's balked.
Balked? What's balked?
Your system.
Oh.
Your gold star coder is balked.
Why's my golden star code booked? Anyway, right, in the time, I think lots of people saying B. Yeah, it's Captain Grumpy. It's got to be Captain Grumpy. Because he's being all, like, sarcastic and stuff. Oh, trumpets. Oh, and MC Capet has donated as well. Thank you very much. Thanks again for the entertainment. Hi to Clary and Izzy.
Hello.
From MC Capet.
Hello, MC Capet. Enjoy your golden star.
Your golden star. Who write The Night of the Doctor? Stephen Moffat, Nick Horan, Peter Davidson, Marcus Wilson. My guess would be Moffat, because he did all of the 50th stuff. So my guess would be Moffat. What do you think?
Yes.
Dare I go for it before it even finishes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going for it. I'm living a little. Stop telling me. God, it's slow. Yes! Whoa! Come on. Go, Addy. Go, Addy. Right, Boomtown.
Boom.
Boomtown review. Right, ladies and gents, we need to talk about Boomtown. It's a very, very unusual episode, is Boomtown. It's right towards the end of season 1, Christopher Eccleston style. They've just finished taking on, oh, you my mummy, rescuing Captain Jack. They're just before the whole finale with Daleks in and out of space. And right in the middle, you've got this, like, pause for breath of Boomtown, where not a lot happens, where you just get a bit of kind of character development and a kind of subplot involving an old kind of Slytherin, which I always pronounce wrong, I think. Slitheen, sorry. If you've got something to say about Boomtown, let me know. Do ! Question and then tell me what you think about Boomtown. I'll tell you my thoughts first.
What about my thoughts?
You can go first.
No, it's right, you can go first.
Okay, my thoughts on Boomtown are, I really liked it. Whenever me and Chloe talk about Boomtown, we have this problem that we go, what happened? And we can never remember what happened. But the answer is basically not a lot happens. It's an episode that where the plot really does kind of pause and you just get a lot of kind of character stuff. You get Rose and Mickey kind of readdressing their relationship and saying, well, are they going to stay together or are they not? You get to see this kind of rather kind of judgmental side from the Doctor, kind of saying things like, well, I'm basically going to kind of send you to your death, and being quite kind of cold, but kind of struggling a little bit with compassion there as well. You've got Captain Jack doesn't really do anything, to be honest. You've got a few little comedy moments, and you've got an interesting side of the Slitheen woman herself, because she's this kind of evil enemy, but at the same time she actually shows a bit of compassion at one point as well, which makes things a bit a grey area about whether is she kind of a good guy or a bad guy, or is she just both. And thank you very much to Gabe Harkness there. Thank you very, very much, Gabe. Glad you've been enjoying the show, and thank you so much for your support.
Well, you don't actually know that Gabe Harkness has been enjoying the show.
That's true. I don't know.
Might be paying us £5.
Yeah, here's £5. Now get out. I mean, and it's. Yeah, it isn't like there's a great enemy. There isn't like like one of those like moments where you kind of go, I'm going to remember that for all time. But what it does do is it lets you understand a little bit more about Rose, a little bit more about Mickey, a little bit more about the Doctor, which you then get the payoff for on the next episode. So when Rose is in peril, when the Doctor's in peril in the next episodes or subsequent episodes, you care a little bit more about them because of the development that's been done in Boomtown. And that is why I like it. What do you think, Clary?
Well, what I think is interesting about this is that when you first said to me, we're going to be watching Boomtown again, I was like, I can't remember a single thing about Boomtown. I literally can't remember a single thing. And you were like, okay, we'll just watch it. So we sat down and watched it for the second time. And I was like, that was a good episode. We had a brief chat. And then the next day you were like, so what are we going to say about Boomtown on the stream? And I was like, nope, can't remember a single thing about it.
Yeah.
I literally couldn't recall a single thing, even though I'd watched it the previous day. So there's something about it, I guess perhaps because it isn't so plot heavy, it's more character heavy, that's not that memorable and yet very enjoyable to watch. And I completely agree, it does develop the characters more and it does make you care about them more. You just won't necessarily remember it the next day.
No, you don't. It's like... Yeah, it's almost like a bit like, I'm going too far with this analogy, but it's almost like one of those kind of like French European cinema things where instead of having one of those episodes where everything explodes and Daleks kind of invade the Earth, it's almost like when, lots of people kind of sit around and kind of go, so how you doing? And, and obviously there's more to it than that. And there is a little plot. There is plot going on and there's comedy in there with various kind of assassination attempts. But, the fact that you can just completely forget what's happening in it makes it a very, very different episode. Gabe Harkness says you're very much enjoying the stream things. Thank you. I know we knew you were. Sorry, we were just joking. We were just joking around. Let's see what people said. Naxev said about this. His favourite bit is the bit where Margaret teleports and the Doctor's used the screwdriver to bring her back. Is my favourite scene. Yeah, that's hilarious. Do you remember that one? Yeah. She's like, and then she teleports and then he brings her back and she's running the other way and she goes, oh, and then turns around the other way and runs away and teleports and then he teleports her back and she's running the other way and she's like, oh, and turns around. I think they do it about 4 or 5. Okay. No, they just keep doing it. I think it's probably only about 5 times, but it's enough times to make you just giggle. And the poor lady as well, because she's not young. That poor actress. She must have scuttled a heck of a lot that day. Henwa says it was all about moral dilemmas. Yes, I think it probably was.
Yeah, it was. And it was kind of an interesting moral dilemma for the audience as well, because you kind of think along with him. Okay, well, what would I do? Do I send her back when knowing that she's going to die? And they're quite graphic about how she's going to die.
She is, yeah. She twists the knife a bit and things like that, and it does make, and it makes you wonder what the out is going to be as well. And I think we talked about, if you were here with me on Thursday or maybe the Thursday before, we were talking about how Doctor Who often sets things up better than it resolves it. And I think it was a tricky one because you kind of begin to know about halfway through that the Doctor can't really send her back, but at the same time they can't just let her go, so they need to kind of find a way out of it. But it's tricky. The Shadow 712 asks, where can I get the game that we were playing? Just it's on the side here. It's just in the iStore. I don't know if it's on Android as well. But you just type in Iwhovian, all one word, which came up like that. Joanne's, which I think is that's Joanne? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Says, I thought the part where the Doctor and Margaret were eating in the restaurant I liked the part where the Doctor and Margaret were eating in the restaurant. Boomtown was an okay episode. I think if I was a kid, like the stereotypical 8-year-old boy with my sonic screwdriver, I reckon I would have been bored as hell in Boomtown. I think it's one for the adults that will sit there and go, I like what you did there. Sorry, and that's not. So I don't know if that was that wasn't an implication on you, Joanne, but I would understand why someone really wouldn't like Boomtown.
Well, I think the thing about Doctor Who is it does have a big range of types of episodes. Yeah. There's the big kind of flashbang episodes. There's the chasey episodes. There's the kind of more thinky episodes. There's the more like horror-y kind of episodes. Yeah. So people aren't going to love every single episode. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
And if you're one who's a lot more for kind of the chases and the explosions and things, I don't think that episode is for you.
No. Which is, I mean, I guess that's one of the things that whoever is running Doctor Who at that time has to kind of go, right, we've got 12 episodes here. We need to make sure we cover the bases on all of them. Veely Dan, who, taking Clary's side on things, says, in Boomtown, I like the whole date where the Slytherin is constantly trying to kill the Doctor. Yeah, that was a very, very funny scene. And
he's one step ahead.
He's one step away, the poison, he moves the glasses around, the poison needle kind of comes out and things like that. It's cleverly done. And, it also kind of helps to keep reminding you that she is a villain as well. Like, although she's begging for her life, that she does keep doing these evil things, which again makes you go, well, he can't just let her go because she's clearly violent. Joe Holmes here says it was boring. So what else have we got? Gabe Harkness says, what do I do if I have 500 Addy Gold? You want to join the... Hang on, let's just see what you're saying there.
You want to go to the website?
I'm not sure. Let's see what she's got. To join the posse is 500 Addy Gold. You probably have enough time. It depends how much you've got right now. 273. Yeah, you should have enough time. It'll be close though. If you watch lots and lots and lots, I'm on school holidays at the moment, so I should be on more. So you should be able to make it, but it will be close. You can always leave your browser and computer open.
And once you have 500 Addy Gold, you need to go to the website www.theoutpost.tv.com. And there is a link there under the posse which will tell you all about how to join.
Thank you. Alvin says, I like Boomtown. You get to look at the everyday casual life for everyone and the relationships between everyone. It's true, it's a bit of downtime for the Doctor as well, because they're refueling the TARDIS. And there's a few other little plot things there, like the whole Cardiff rift and things, which always comes back in Torchwood and things like that. Spots Knight's having the same problem you are. Spots Knight says, I have to go and watch Boomtown again. I don't remember it at all.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, so it's not memorable, but I bet that by watching it, you then care more about what happens in the episodes afterwards. Whovin's Rule says the answer to question 25 is B. Okay, there we go. We'll try B. And lastly, Waving Fat says nothing, just that you guys are awesome. Oh, high five. Little click. I don't think this is someone I don't think I've seen before. MS Wendler. Hello, I don't think I've spoken to you before. Welcome to the stream. MS Wendler says,
MS Wendler might well have been there for years.
They might be, in which case this is a very awkward situation where she kind of goes, I've watched every show you've ever done.
Exactly.
And I'm like,
Exactly. But maybe they just don't speak that often.
Says, after The Empty Child, the Doctor Dances, that episode was kind of boring. It's a good episode, but it wasn't too interesting. I agree it wasn't as good as The Empty Child, Doctor Dances, but
nothing is as good as The Empty Child, Doctor Dances.
I mean, that's up in the top 10 stories of all time. I wouldn't put Boomtown up in top 10, no way. But I would... And I'm not even saying, I mean, it's not, I wouldn't even say it's a classic. I just think it's an important support episode, which sounds like like I'm kind of knocking it down, but I hope you can kind of see where I kind of got there from that. Anyway, Java Junkie says it ties up lots of little threads. It's interesting. Matthias says, I love the episode. It had its funny moments, but it was more for adults, and compared to Classic Who, it's far better. Meaning it's better. Is he saying it's better than Classic Who? Or is he saying it's not good compared to Classic Who? It's more for adults than compared to Classic Who. I think he's saying it's better than Classic Who. Whoa, I almost spelled it backwards. That would have been an awkward way to finish the show. Anyway, that was the Doctor Who Gaming Show on the 2nd of August, 2014. Thank you, Clary.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Izzy.
Yeah, she says always a pleasure.
Yeah, I can hear that through the... There we go. There's that little bit of yelping there. We've got handles there on the quiz. I hope you've had fun today. Obviously, I assume, as far as I know, we'll be back on next week, but I will be streaming lots and lots. So if you're not following me yet on Twitch, do so, and follow me on Twitter if you want up-to-date updates. We're playing through Uncharted 3 and Hearthstone and Battlefield, and I'm not sure what else I'm playing at the moment. Doctor Who Legacy on Thursday, as always. Posse up on Wednesday, as always. Unless we're out.
And don't forget to be saving up your Addy Gold to join the posse if you haven't already done so.
Save up your Addy Gold to join the posse. Hope you had fun, guys. And Jen Devine, I'll send you your code afterwards. And take care. If you wouldn't mind watching a few adverts, I will then give you some bonus Addy Gold afterwards. Goodbye. You've been fantastic. And you know what? So was I.
What about me?
And so was Clary.
What about Izzy?
And so was Izzy.
What about the posse?
No, they weren't.